unfortunate news. At least 3 people have died and 38 others injured after a building that collapsed in the capital's Huruma area.
Now, the owner of the building is still missing, but as KTN'S Ian Wafula now reports, an arrest warrant has already been issued, not just the owner, but also the contractor.
The body of the third victim of the Huruma building collapse was excavated from the debris at 5 p.m. Monday. But that was after 19 hours of drilling, salvaging, and hardly any moment to rest. At around 9 p.m. Sunday, a 7-story building collapses. It is reported to have shaken. Some of the occupants dismissed the noise, thinking it was a robbery in progress. It went down, all its 7 floors piling one on top of the other. And the confusion is evident. Hundreds of people trying to save those trapped beneath. At the time, only a few ambulances and police officers had arrived at the scene. Monday morning, and things have changed. Heavy machinery now taking place of the bare hands. Reports from the long night's operation indicating that the incident claimed 2 lives, among them a 1-day-old baby. A total 37 people had been injured, 12 of them with minor injuries received first aid on location, and 25 taken to the Kenyatta National Hospital. Beside the ill-fated building, some people are taking a nap, but when they wake up, they inform us that the collapsed building had been their home for the past 5 months. They're lucky to be alive, but now with nowhere to live. One man grabs our attention. Seated a few meters from the scene, shivering, Edgar Wafula is a worried man. He has not heard from his friend who lived on the first floor of the building.
Rafiki yangu alikuwa anaishi hapo. Sasa huyo ndio akili yangu inagonga kwake, hako ama iko. Huyo ndio akili yangu inapiga tu kwake.
Edgar reveals a rather disturbing detail about the collapsed building. In August last year, he says, the same building collapsed during construction. 2 people reported to have died, a man and his wife.
Kuna wale walikuwa wamehama kiasi na wengine walikuwa bado wanatafuta manyumba. Lakini sasa kwa hiyo harakati ya kutafuta manyumba na nini, kafika mahali wakasimama. Walisimamishwa, ndio wakaanza kufikiria pale wataenda kuishi. Sasa ndio ilibend sasa zaidi. Ikabend, ikaonekana tu sasa pali inaweza anguka ni wapi.
It is now 16 hours since the building here in Huruma collapsed last night at 9 p.m. And of course the rescue operations, a joint effort between the Kenya Defense Forces, the National Police and also the Kenya Red Cross, trying their best to save who they can, because as at this point we do not know how many people have been trapped within this building. Interestingly, however, if you just have a look at the building right behind me, it's still under construction. The 6th floor is being constructed, while 5 of the other floors have been occupied. Legally, this should not be allowed. What should happen is that before tenants occupy a building, they should see an occupation certificate from the landlord. This occupation certificate means that the house has been cleared and is fit for occupation. But when you go around this general area, you'll notice that this is not the case. By the time we left the scene, Edgar was still sitting on the very same spot, hopeless, devastated, and traumatized. His friend still missing. Ian Wafula, KTN.